Hi guys, we're getting ready to go live for an impromptu live connection for you guys today. So I hope you can hear me okay. Hello, I did it. Yeah, I'm doing a last minute idea to go live today. So welcome everybody. I haven't done many live videos in a while. I know I kind of received a couple of messages about me not going live, but I've been under the weather and I've been like gathering my energies again and trying to get back to my normal self. So I just had this sudden desire as I was messing around with editing programs that I'm just going to do another live video. Now, the live video that I'm seeing right now that I'm using, I can't see anybody's comments, but I do have my friendly computer here. Hey, Melina. Yes, see, I have my computer here so I can actually go to my computer to see you guys. Yeah, tonight I just wanted to catch up with everyone. And again, sorry for not being online so much. Sorry for not doing as much live videos and connecting to all of you. But, you know, I also had a wisdom tooth taken out. So I was really trying to take care of myself. And it's incredibly important, especially as we go through shifting energies, which is kind of what I'm drawn to talk about today. And I actually pulled some cards for everybody. And as soon as I pulled them, I was like, holy cow, they're really good cards. And now the Doreen Virtue, in case I forget, I pulled these the other day recently, about a month or two ago. The messages from your angels deck. Hold on, let me get the angle right. There you go. That's a bit better. The light's not glaring. Anyway, so I decided to pull those cards. Who else is there? See, I've got to look to the side here because I can't see on this app here on my phone. Claudette, hello Ophelia, hi Lisa, hi guys. Yeah, so this was a last minute plan to go live. Obviously I'm going live next Tuesday to actually do readings, spirit readings, psychic readings, but today I just kind of was desiring this impromptu live. So yeah, I've been resting. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are supporting yourself as necessary because, you know, tides are changing and it's really time to kind of own into your own energy and really embrace who you are on any ability that you have, a healing ability, psychic ability, mediumship ability, and anything else that is of your heart, that is of your desire. Because, you know, I'm speaking to a lot of people, friends, clients, a lot of people recently that are ready to transition out of old careers. And it's crazy. And Miss Gavin Powers, if you catch this video, this spread speaks all about where you are right now, as well as where I'm at. And many of you will relate to the cards that I pulled. And I'm going to be able to show them to you in a second. But I wanted to just kind of build up where this card reading is going. And, you know, it's really quite interesting. So, yeah, I don't know if you listening right now, watching right now, sorry, I can't speak. See, I'm still stuck here with my wisdom tooth. Sorry. I don't know if all of you have noticed that you're ready to change careers too, that you're either transitioning out from a school environment, work environment, or you've been in a work environment for a really long time and it's just not speaking to your heart anymore. This is the year to kind of break free from all of that and time to create a change. And as scary as it is, as scary as those circumstances are, I urge you to trust. I urge you to have faith in the choices or the ideas, at least, that you're having. Because you can't go wrong. You really cannot. This is an inspiring time. This is a time of a lot of momentum. And there's been a lot of upheaval, a lot of shifts that have thrown you in different directions so that you can make these choices, so that you can levitate into that higher expansive reality, so that you can pull away from an old narrative that doesn't work, whether it's an old career, work environment, relationship, and home life. This is an opportunity for you to make that happen, make those changes occur, because, you know, we're in a different time now. The world, you know, as of right now, in many, many, many years to come, will be very, very different. Now, it's going to take time to get there. Does that mean we're all going to see flying ships and things floating around in our lifetime? Maybe not. But it means that the connection to our divine self, our higher level of consciousness, the understanding of who we really are, God's source consciousness in human form, temporarily in this play of experience, that is the character that you are, your name, This is all very much a very temporary transition. And so you have the opportunity to tap into that power that you've always had. And if you could trust me on this, if you could just bear with me for a minute, I know we've all got these different circumstances that create holds on us, like kind of a rigid, tight grip, so to speak, whether it's to do with finances, family, whatever the reasons are. We've all got that stuff that kind of prevents us from really allowing ourselves to step forward. And so when we're in that position, we can continue to go over that narrative and the environment of which we feel holds us back, or we can look at it as an outside perspective, look at it without the emotional state connected, without the emotional content, look at the description, the environment as is, as an image, as a film, so to speak, and be able to really interpret what can be done, what solutions can be found, and what you can create from that place. And it only takes little steps. It doesn't have to be big steps all at once. Those little steps that you take in order to get to a place that's more in alignment with who you really are and where you want to be is all that's necessary needed. And if those small moments can get you to the place where you want to be, that places that you've always dreamed of, then trust and have faith. Again, easy said than done. I know you've all got your circumstances. Either money's too tight, you're too busy with kids, you can't possibly leave your job, you have a mortgage, this, that, and the other. Whatever the reasons are, there's always something. So think about it this way. How many times in a year, every year, are you going to say, I can't do this because of this, that, or the other? We can have as many doubts and blocks that we choose to pay attention to as possible. And we do it every time. But this is that year. Again, 1 year, 9 year cycle numerology. Oh, excuse the motorcycle. I'm at my home. And, we're in this time frame in order to make those changes. And a lot of us may be feeling lower, like a lower energy, like we've been feeling really low, as in our energies are being given away. Maybe you've been giving too much of your energy away to other people. Maybe you're just exhausted and you can't explain why. Maybe there's ailments, health issues that are showing up. I know a lot of people are suddenly showing up with the same health issues. Now, that's also a sign when the body is yelling at you, the body is telling you, hey, something's up here. I don't like where we are. I don't like where we're going. I'm going to slow you down so that you can begin to pay attention. And so with that comes the idea to go back to an old thought, an old creative thought that maybe you once had and didn't think you would be able to achieve. Yet in this timeline right now is that possibility, no matter what the health ailments are. Okay, it's good to see you guys. Again, I'm only seeing things and mentions and comments on the side, so I'm just going to keep this live as is so that other people can watch later on. So I know you guys are probably wondering where these cards are going. Okay, they're really powerful. I actually took a photo, so I'm going to show you guys in a minute and I'm going to describe these cards to you, so bear with me. Let me find my screen. Okay, hold on, because I don't want this in the way. Let's move that out the way, and I'm going to describe these cards so you can look at them at the same time. And hopefully the image is not backwards. So, let's see. Excuse me, I do have the sniffles still. That's why I'm resting. So, I do have to blow my nose here. Let's see if I can get these cards up for you guys. Okay, so the first card that you see is Athena. And I don't know if you can actually read the card. I'm going to read what it says actually on that card, and I'm going into a bigger explanation with that card. But the basic explanation of this, that it says it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving ways, in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Now, this is a reminder for you to not be afraid of your own power, to not be afraid of who you are and what you have to give. You may have kind of pushed yourself under the radar, pushed yourself under the rug, or you may have kept yourself in a box, so to speak, in a way where you don't fully engage in who you are. You don't completely allow your authenticity to shine of who you are because you're afraid. You're afraid to be that light, to shine brightly. And you've got your spirit guides, you've got your loved ones and everyone else that are there to help you. This connection of Athena is really there to remind you of that. You've got the power. It never was anything less. You have the strength with you in order to create what you want. You can do it from a place coming back here for a minute, you can do it from a place of being considerate of others when you're making those lifestyle changes and choices. You can still be loving and engaging, and you can still use your discernment skills when necessary so that you can create this change. But it's really important for you to allow that empowerment of self, because it's there and you have the ability to take charge of it. And it's a safe time. It's a safe time to make a change. This is what this card is saying. It is an absolute safe time. You have the protection of your spirit guides, your loved ones, angel guides, and any other God source conscious connection that you have in the non-physical world, in that realm. You have the support of creating this change now. Okay, now this question was for everybody. I had no idea what the theme would be, but the theme has been rotating throughout these cards. So yes, know that if any changes, any of you that are thinking of making right now, this is that time. Okay, you are supported 100%. So let's look at this next card. Okay, so Mystique is the next card that showed up. And this next card, it says, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miracles, solutions to appear. So basically, don't slow yourself down, which is kind of what I just mentioned. Don't stop yourself. Don't hold yourself hostage in that box, in that environment where you believe you're not unable to go forward. There's going to be opportunities that are going to show up, synchronicities and signs that are going to pop up for all of you, and you have to be ready to meet them. You have to trust and have faith. This is what we talked about earlier, trust and faith that you'll be taken care of. You have to know that what you need in order to make those things happen, those dreams, those realities, those things that you want to change, you have the solutions there. You just have to be open to be able to broaden your perspective in your environment so that you see the solutions. Because when you're in an emotional narrative and you're in that content that's quite intense, you're unable to see the bigger picture. And when you can see the bigger picture, you're then able to see those solutions, those ideas, those other abilities that can come forward to you to help you. So don't stop. If you've started, if you've began to believe in yourself and you're ready to really take that step and jump into those dreams, keep going. Don't stop. There's absolutely no reason why you should stop. Okay? This is the perfect time to go, to move forward and to just trust. Now, I know it's scary out there for a lot of people. It's very scary. It always is. When is it not scary? When is it a right time? There really never is. It's never really perfect when you make a transition in life. It's never the perfect setup, because that would be boring. Why would we be here if it was going to be easy? It's not supposed to be that way. So no matter what you see around you, no matter the circumstances, allow yourself to embrace that change, that transition. I know there's a lot of you out there that are changing careers, changing paths, maybe relationships, home life. This could relate to any subject. But it's about change nonetheless. It's about allowing yourself to fully trust and embrace in your choices that you're considering, if not already deciding on, and really knowing that, again, you've got that support that's necessary. You've got this. I promise you, you have this. You can't slow down now. There's no time. This is the year of self-responsibility. Do not slow down for anything, okay? Or anyone. And when I say that, let's go to that next card, because this is an interesting one. Aurora is your third card here, okay? It says, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. Now, you're probably noticing that as you make lifestyle changes and choices, that certain individuals in your life will fall away. This is part of the ascension process. This is part of what is very normal and necessary so that you can elevate to a heightened level of awareness and consciousness. Not everybody that you have in your life currently will be in your life later on. That's just the normal reality of how we change and grow, and either change and grow with other individuals in our lives or change and grow away from who and what we know. And so as you step into that pathway, whether it's of a light worker state or any other relationship status, career, lifestyle choice, please know that not everybody's going to be there. And you may notice that that threatening feeling from others is really, a lot of it has to do with jealousy and other intense emotions that belong to the other person. And when you decide to ascend and decide to step forward on your path, no matter what, with that faith, with that trust, knowing you're fully supported and you're gun-ho and you're going to keep going, there are going to be those that may try to block that because of whatever emotional content and narrative and play that they own in their own life. You are not part of their play. You are a character that visits their own play, but that's it. You have to know that as long as you are speaking with your heart, that you are working from a place that is an all-powerful state, yet completely at peace and in alignment with who you are, so that you can see everyone in the same light, you can't go wrong with those decisions. And, you know, you have to be okay with letting other people go that aren't meant to be there. And it's hard. It's very difficult. So there's going to be a lot of you that are probably going to find that there's certain friendships that will fall away, and or relationships that will fall away, or maybe dynamics within other parts of the family and home life. You know, it's normal. It's really okay. I promise you. The more we ascend, the more we heighten our vibrations and our experiences, the more situations you don't need will fall away. People, money, places. It's just got to go. There's no time, there's no dilly-dallying, there's no waiting around for something else to occur. It's time for you to just transition and move on. So, you know, really, you know, again, allow these cards to be of help to you, you know. Allow this message to be of help to you. Share it with other people that you know are going through that transition. You know, and if you don't know what it is you want to do yet, if you're unsure about the choice that you want to make and yet you're feeling like there's something, just trust in the feeling. Just trust in that feeling alone, because that's enough. Because from that space, inspiration will hit. Internal thought, that little voice in the head will start to speak. The feeling in the heart will start to spread. That feeling in the gut will start to give you those hunches of where else you can go next. And so, yeah, I really urge you guys to just trust in the process. I know it's difficult. I understand that. But how often do you want to stay in the narrative of, I can't do this yet, it's not time, you know? And maybe it isn't quite just time, but maybe it's time to plan. Maybe it's time to get in that direction, get on that path. And from what I'm reading on these cards, from what I can see, so hold on, let me move this out of the way again. From what I can tell, looking at these cards, hold on, there we go. From what I can see, it is the perfect time to transition, okay? Take a screenshot of this, take a snapshot so you can save this for later, you know? Again, these are messages from your angels by Doreen Virtue cards. You can find these anywhere, you know. But this is the time for transition and change. You're safe. You have the power, you have the stamina, the ability within you. And if, for those that didn't see my message last night, I posted a written word message. Please read that. It also relates to all of this as well. So it's a big theme right now. But yes, know that you're perfect where you are. It's a powerful time to do this. Don't stop. Do not slow down. Trust that you'll be taken care of, that you'll always be provided for, because you always are, I promise. I promise you are. And know that there are people or situations around you that may affect your objective, that may affect the plan, but don't worry about it. Let those that do not agree with the path that you're taking move away and shift and move on. Let that happen, you know. Let them move on. It's okay. It's normal for you to get into alignment where you need to be. There's certain things in your life that have to fall away. That's just how it is. That's the birthing process. It's like when you think about flower, when a new flower needs to bloom, it's not going to hold on to the same petals that it had before. It has to grow. It has to transition. It has to die first, though. So a lot of you right now are going through that transition. You're going through an old death scene into a rebirth. You know, if I pulled a traditional tarot deck right now, I'm pretty sure we'd have the Tower card and the Devil card and all those cards, because that's where we're at. It's the same kind of lifetime as the transition. So please try not to fear so much, you know. Try not to doubt so much. Try not to worry so much. And it's easy maybe in your perspective for me to say this to you, but it really isn't that easy when I myself have also been that warrior, that person that doubts. I've been in those shoes, I get it. So I promise you, from this new space that I'm in currently, touch wood, hopefully I'll stay there, that I can assure you that you ought to be taken care of. Okay, you've got the support of your guides, you've got the support of your angels. trust in it. Okay, so I hope this little short tarot reading helped you guys. Again, I had no plans. I didn't advertise for this event tonight. I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to do a little card spread because I'm just in that mood and it feels good, and I'm excited. I'm excited to share that with you. I hope it helps. Keep inspiring one another. You know, there's a lot of wisdom out there within all of you, and all you have to do is sit down, breathe, and listen to it. Listen to that little voice in your head. Have patience with it. Trust in it. Write your ideas down. Write consciousness down. Start allowing your body to generate its own superconscious light, God's source consciousness, to be able to create a healthier body and a healthier mind. We're simply transition now. It's that time. If you're changing your lifestyle, if you're changing your career, do it now. Okay, you have all the support you need. So anyway, I'm going to cut this short because we don't want to go on this too long. I hope this little live impromptu tarot card reading, or angel card reading I should say, helped you this evening. Please share. I'll be seeing you all next Tuesday, and I'm going to be posting the quiz for the next Facebook Live on Tuesday so that somebody can win a free 30-minute reading. So look out for that on my Psychic Medium group page. If you have not joined, I'll only be posting the competition question on that page. So please join, okay? I love you guys. Sweet dreams. Dream big. Believe in the reality of your dreams. Now's the time. And have a good night. Bye, guys.